Hi everyone, hope you're having a wonderful week. This past week I had an awesome lecture, and at the end of the lecture I had one of my friends who was in the audience had an awesome question, and I wanted to share that question that he'd asked and really my answer as well, and how he was able to create a pretty awesome change and had a huge aha moment. I often talk about life that we have these boxes that we live in that are kind of like paradigms. And the only way to truly grow is to think about how big your box is and actually be able to expand and to live in a bigger box. And he'd asked how exactly we go about doing that. What I'd said was, whenever we have a situation, we tend to look at it from a certain lens and a certain perspective. And once we realize that when we're looking at something, that's our lens and our perspective, and not necessarily the perspective, when we step out of our ego, we understand that other people could likely and potentially see the exact same situation in a very different manner. So what I asked him to do was, if you think about a situation in your life that you have a challenge in, or you're not growing, you feel stuck and you're not moving forward, understand that you're looking at it from a certain vantage point, from a certain point of view, and know that if a 1 degree shift in perspective were to take place, you could see that exact same situation in a different light. And what I can get you to do is think of that situation and set up a bunch of cameras around that exact situation. So essentially making a circle of several different cameras. To take it a step further, you can walk up to each individual camera and imagine when you walk up to that camera that that's the lens or perspective of another person. And you can think of whoever you want. Like for me, I've used people like, if Donald Trump was looking at this situation, how would he see it? If Gandhi was looking at this situation, how would he see it? If Mother Teresa was looking at this situation, how would she see it? You can pick whoever you like. And what that does is it allows you to see is, depending on someone's awareness or consciousness, you're actually going to see the situation from a very different perspective and a very different light. And what that does is, when we start to look at things differently, the things that we look at begin to change. And that's the gift in it. And that really allows us to grow and evolve. So think of a situation in your life, think of a challenge, an obstacle, a roadblock, someone where you're just not feeling like you're moving in the right direction, and know that you're looking at it from your box. In order to transcend it, you need to step into a bigger box. Albert Einstein said that a problem can't be solved with the same level of thinking that created it. So that's what I'm asking you to do, is to move to a higher level of awareness and consciousness, a higher level of thinking, to actually see how you can grow and learn from this opportunity and see it from a different light. I'm super excited. Tomorrow evening I start my 4-week group coaching, stepping into personal power. If you're still interested in joining, today's the last day to do that. So it's going to be awesome, and we're going to be talking about things like this, where we have full-on 60-minute coaching calls as well as Q&A time, so you can ask your personal questions and really help people break through their barriers. And really, it's tons of goodness and more of what you see on this vlog times 100. So if you've been thinking about it, it might be something you want to do. If not, lots of love to you, and we'll see you soon. Have a great week, guys.